So I want to talk now about tasting the plants, tasting your herbs. One of, if not the most basic form of testing. Who needs a lab, right? It's a brilliant art form and has somewhat been lost. It's a simple, primal and very powerful tool to understand the herbs that you're working with. We call it organoleptic testing or organoleptic assessments. Look, you can get a really good understanding of the potency of a plant just by spending time with it. Observe it, smell it, taste it. And then how does it make you feel? Note down what happens to you biologically. How does a plant look to you? How do you feel when you see it? How do you feel when you are in the presence of a particular plant? Are there plants that attract you? Why do they attract you? Personally, I'm always in awe of the horse chestnut when it's in flower. I mean, wow, what a presence. King-like. How do plants smell? What do you like about particular smells, aromas? It's very important to always note down how you feel, what's happening. Keep a journal. Then taste. This can be direct. You can chew the leaf, you can chew the flower, you can chew the berry. If you're not sure, you can always spit it out. Also, if you're tuned into the plants, you've got a very good idea of what you should and shouldn't be eating. Other good way to try plants is just in a very simple infusion or herbal tisane. Just add a little hot water. How does it taste? Then note it down. What are the effects to you? What's happening to you post-tasting? Do you get warm? Are you salivating? Are you cooling down? Are you really focused? Energized? Is your heart rate raised? Note it down. Keep a journal. Date it. Keep it all in there. So what did the plant teach you is really important. These are all the effects of the complex mixtures of plant chemicals that we've been discussing. The plant secondary metabolites in combination with the energy and vibrancy of the plant. So what I'd like to do now is just taste black pepper with you. Just take your peppercorn and simply look at it, put it in your mouth, and then chew on it. And what I want you to do is think about how it's making you feel. What happens to you biologically? Beautiful. Black pepper. It's on almost every dinner table in the Western world. Why? By tasting it, then you understand why it's on every dinner table in the Western world. What happens? Yes, it's spicy, very pungent. Get lots of pungency, lots of spiciness. But then what happens to the palate? You really start to salivate. You can almost feel your digestive function starting to move. You're salivating. Makes me feel really hungry. Makes me want to drink. Makes me want to drink water. A beautiful lassi or something would be delicious right now. It'd be fantastic. It's making me feel warm. I can feel the blood circulating around my body much more. It's amazing. I feel sorry for black pepper. It's a plant, particularly in the Western world, that's really, really underestimated and taken for granted. A beautiful plant and a beautiful spice. And we use it on our food because it helps to stimulate digestion. It helps us absorb the nutrients and minerals that we find in our food. It helps us to break down the food as part of our digestion. It's full of volatile oils. That's fantastic to stimulate the juices of digestion. Very good for peripheral circulation, bring heat and warmth to the peripheries of the body. So many beautiful things. And I can understand black pepper, I can understand my plants just by taking the time to spend time with them, chew them, eat them, understand their effects on me biologically, note it down. It's really important with all the plants you work with, give or take within reason. Be safe, but yes, write it down, note it, and take note of how it affects you biologically and what sort of effects it might have on your clients, your guests, your friends.